This is actually our first time in Guangzhou. So Guangzhou is a city that is in the Guangdong province. So it's the most southern province in the mainland of China. And it's very close to Hong Kong, about an hour train ride away from Hong Kong. We didn't really know much about Guangzhou, so when I looked up where to stay, I chose this district, which is called Liwanhu or Liwan district, because there's a lot of like older residential buildings, a lot of good food in this area. And yeah, we're just gonna walk down the street where our hotel is and go find something to eat. The hotel we're staying at though, I think it's
really
quite
good.
nice.
It's really good.
It's actually a big franchise hotel. It's called Charm Hotel. So you can find it all over China. But I find it quite good. It was about $59 per night. Oh no, sorry, it would have been cheaper. 59 Canadian.
Okay.
So it would be less.
45 US probably, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a really nice room, comfortable. A lot of the hotels we have been staying in actually have like laundry facility upstairs and like a small gym. So yeah, it has everything we need. It was perfect.
So yesterday when we took our Didi to the hotel, I saw this restaurant that has a lot of people lining up. So I think we should try this place for breakfast. Not exactly sure what they sell.
It's Chang Fan, babe.
What is Chang Fan?
The rice noodles
Oh, nice. Do they have anything else?
and congee.
Okay.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, the rice noodle. She's eating the rice noodle. And it has a Michelin guide.
Yeah, Michelin Guide 2021 and in the back 2022.
Nice.
Perfect spot. Okay, let me order. I get to use my Cantonese. So we ordered 2 congees. He's gonna make them like fresh right now. So once I give him the coupon, he will make it. You don't see a lot of places doing this anymore, like cooking it as you would when you order.
And he has all his ingredients ready on the shelf there.
Because you can get like fish congee, you can get frog leg, I think that is. And
Frog?
then,
Did you say frog?
I think it's frog, I'm not sure, it could be fish. Beef, chicken, pork, intestine, squid, and preserved eggs. So there's so many combinations.
Which one did you order for?
Preserved egg and frog.
Okay, and frog.
Preserved egg and the pork. So right here, he's oiling up the sheet and then he's pouring the rice batter into it. And then he'll put it into the steamer. Oh, and put the filling before he puts it in the steamer. Once it goes through here and comes out the other side, then this guy rolls it up, cuts it, puts soy sauce on top.
Finally, food that is not greasy. And it's nice and hot. Like really hot. This one is hot too, right?
Yeah, it's fresh. Everything is made to order.
And they're really generous with all the
fillings, right?
Fillings, yeah.
This one is actually the beef rice roll. So it's like a fresh steamed rice roll. And inside there is beef. And the soy sauce is a little bit sweet, which goes with it. It's very famous as well, Cantonese dish.
So I should try this first?
Michelin worthy rice roll.
So delicious and so simple. Like simple ingredients, nice and fresh and hot. And it's real beef. Tastes very beefy, very good.
You can tell this place is very popular. Local people love this place. The prices are very, very affordable. It's just because they were Michelin mentioned, they maybe not have raised any prices because this 2 congees with the rice roll was 32 yuan. It's very affordable pricing.
Nice consistency too.
Yeah, it's nice and hot. This is my comfort food. This is really good. I think the service at this place is quite similar to the service you get in Hong Kong. Like I think sometimes you have to choose between good food and good service. It's hard to get at both.
But it's not like they're mean. It's just they're moving really fast and efficient.
Yeah. But the thing is, I don't think they're being mean. Like they're just being helpful. But I think for people who don't understand the language, you will feel like they're yelling at you or they're rushing you. But actually they're not. They're just very, and they like to talk to themselves. Like they like to kind of mumble and complain about themselves because I think work is tough. You know, standing by the fire all day long is like a tough job. But the charm of Guangdong restaurants, their service is kind of like this. But so far, the food here is amazing and worth it.
So homemade. One of the best meals in China so far. One of the things that we both love about China is bike paths. It's so convenient and it's very easy to use and it feels so safe. The cars are quite respectful to bikers.
Yeah, generally. It's the e-bikes and the motorbikes that you have to be careful because you can't hear them, especially if it's an e-bike.
And sometimes they go really fast and really close to you.
And they share the same lane as the bike.
We're going in here.
Kind of neat, right?
Yeah, I think we're entering a community now.
Yeah, this is like an older community. You can tell by the buildings, but they are right next to the lake. I think we can park here. I just went to the most advanced public toilets. There is like basically there's a machine that dispenses paper, like toilet paper for you, and it scans your face and you have to put your hand out and you can only get it once. It says come back in 20 minutes if you want to get more. It's so weird. And then the toilets are all the electric ones that automatically flush. Like it's a public toilet. Like we've seen.
And it's clean, right?
So clean. Guangzhou, next level.
So we are now at Liwanhu Lake or Liwanhu Park. Beautiful park right in the middle of the residential area.
Yeah.
Surrounded by high rises, like all residential.
But then this part, they have preserved a lot of the old houses and there are some museums in this area as well. So I'm sure there's a lot of history in here that we don't know about. And what's interesting is there's also little rivers kind of running through.
Yeah, it's like a little canal.
Yeah.
Man-made canal.
All canals are man-made. Someone told us that in our comments. Thank you.
True though. Looks like there's some kind of performance going on over there.
We love going to check out parks whenever you go to a new city because it's almost like a refuge for people. Like parks here are so beautiful and you get to see the local people, especially the older generation, enjoying the facilities. And yeah, it's just a way to enjoy the park that feels really calm and peaceful for us.
Yeah, and you usually get to see some interesting things, interesting activities.
Let's see what show is on today. Wow. Have you seen anything like this before?
I have, but I never understand what's this all about. Are they telling a story or they're just singing?
It's usually telling a story through singing. And there's always like a male, a female character. Sometimes the females also become the male characters, which is pretty cool as well.
And do you understand what they're saying now? Is that Cantonese?
It's Cantonese. I think this is like a Canton art form that is very highly valued, like in the culture. And what is cool is that they're playing instruments there, like the saxophone and I don't know what that other one is. Must be like a Chinese instrument. And playing the music live to accompany the singing and the acting.
And it's free to the public.
Oh,
All the older people are enjoying.
There's a sign over there that says 365 days a year. They will put on a show for free for the public from 2 to 5 p.m.
Wow.
Rain or shine.
What a lovely place.
This is a nice coffee shop. It's called Origin Coffee Roastery, right by part of the lake here.
And the coffee is good.
It is good.
Even though we have only been to Guangzhou for a short period of time, but for some reason, I'm already vibing with the city. There's something special about it. Maybe it's because it's so quiet. It's not as crowded. It's not as chaotic like any other cities that we have been to on this China trip.
I think it's because you fell in love with a Cantonese girl. And now that we're in the Canton region, you're like, wow, I like this. I like all the food. I like it when they yell at you because, you know, I yell at you all the time. It feels familiar. Hi. Oh, hello.
Hi. Uh-oh. Ow. Oh, he's a scaredy cat.
Yeah, it's a scaredy one. He's curious though.
Oh, he's coming.
Hi, we're friendly. Why don't you come out? So Guangzhou is quite famous for food in China, and one of the most famous places to eat in Guangzhou is this street called Liwanhu. We're just starting from the beginning of the street and we're gonna walk down, and whatever we see that is good, we're going to try. What are you looking at?
I think we should have this. I'm starving. Look at this. Chicken combo. And it's on sale. It's only 18 yuan.
Yeah, let's do this one. Oh, that looks good.
Yeah. We haven't seen this for a while.
Oh, this is very, very Cantonese food. Okay, let's order here.
We can just order one and we share because we're gonna keep eating
I agree.
along this street.
要雙拼白切雞同豉油雞。白切雞同豉油雞。係啊，喺度食。
Yay!
Got it! Wow, it's a huge portion. It is a good thing we only ordered one. So you see we have soy chicken, and also this one is like boiled chicken, but the sauce on top, this is minced ginger and green onions. This is the highlight of this dish. I always love this ginger sauce. They actually mince everything, the green onions, the ginger, and then they pour hot oil onto it. So then all of that fragrant smell and flavor comes out with the hot oil. I eat the skin, it's so tasty.
Oh, the skin is good.
It's tasty because it's a bit salty.
What's the fuss about? Everyone's lining up here.
Oh,
That looks yummy.
it's a type of cake, egg cake. It says full egg, no water.
Look at all the eggs they use.
Yeah, they weren't lying. Look at all the eggs.
So are we walking or are we lining up?
We're lining up.
Oh no, it's all gone.
Uh-oh.
Actually, there's a new batch coming. Oh.
We get the fresh batch. You know what's so crazy about this? means that this little shop that only makes these two things has probably made them enough money for not just like one generation, 3 generations. That's all they bake, they mix, they sell everything in this tiny space.
Yeah.
Like I said, wait a little bit because it needs to cool down.
Oh, still nice and hot.
We got 2 of the egg cakes and 1 of these green bean cakes, and it came to 3.9 yuan, almost 4 yuan only.
So
Is that
cheap.
crazy? Wow.
So soft. Smells like egg. Oh.
It's like eating a piece of cloud.
Now I know why the lady in front of us bought probably like 8 or 10. Wow.
It's super soft. There's no buttery taste to it. It's very clean tasting. And there's no like soda, like baking soda, baking powder taste to it.
Wow. I think we should get more.
For later?
Wow.
Want more for later?
This is incredible. This is so damn good.
Let's try the green bean cake too before we go line up again. It's also still warm.
When you say green bean, you mean mung bean.
Mung beans, yeah. Because in Cantonese, it's green bean.
God damn it. Oh, no!
Good thing I held on to this piece. No. If you ate that, oh my god, no. If you ate that, I'll probably leave you. That's so gross.
It's not that dirty. Yeah.
We save this for later, yeah?
No. We
Really?
eat it now.
No, but right here is fake shark fin soup.
Okay. I still have lots of room. You can have the smaller piece. This is what we're having next.
Yeah, this is it.
Jing shark fin soup, but it's not a real shark fin. It's
No.
fake shark fin.
Here
Wow. So this is the fake shark fin soup.
it is. Yes. And I also got us a Thai coconut jelly as well.
Why do they call it Thai coconut jelly? We don't really eat it like this.
Because the coconut came from Thailand, maybe. So
Okay.
this is dessert. We'll eat this one first.
I'm interested in this. What makes it fake shark fin soup? What do they use?
I think it's more like the poor man's shark fin, because back in the day, people who want to eat shark fin cannot eat shark fin because it's so expensive. But now, people who want to eat shark fin cannot eat shark fin because of, eco reasons.
You shouldn't be eating shark fin
Yeah,
anyway. so-
but this is a great alternative. It's delicious, it's cheap, and you can see what is inside. It's just mostly mushrooms and some shredded meat, maybe shredded chicken. And this one even has a piece of fish in there. In Hong Kong, there's actually a place in Tsim Sha Tsui that there's still a man who pushes a cart at nighttime, and he sells this one from the cart, like nice and hot. I think I took you once to eat that.
Maybe this is a Hong Kong thing because the signs say Hong Kong over there.
I guess so. I'm actually not sure. They were playing Hong Kong music inside too. Okay, let me try this. This is a yummy one. Oh, this seafood actually enhances the flavor a lot.
I like that most Cantonese food is served hot.
It's true. If we like our food nice and hot, like the congee, like the soup. Even the cake is fresh out of the oven. Is it one of the best?
Yep. You're right, the seafood. enhance the flavor. I don't know why people would want to eat shark fin soup when this is already super delicious.
I guess it was once a status thing.
Yeah. Why do you think the food is so much better here compared to other regions in China?
I think for one, we're familiar with the food here because I'm from Hong Kong. We've been to Hong Kong many times, but also the Cantonese people are the first people to actually immigrate to countries like the America, USA, Canada, Australia, UK. So the food that we kind of grew up with, the Chinese food we grew up with in Canada is more similar to this type of Chinese food than food that we would find in Sichuan or Xinjiang. I think another quality of Guangdong food that is pretty unique is that it is very focused on the natural ingredients. They don't use too much spices, too much chilies, too much sauces to kind of overpower the dish. They try to let the natural ingredient speak for itself. So that's probably why we find that there's more variety around. It's not just hot pot or spicy food. I feel like we ate something like this in Vietnam, not Thailand. Oh.
The top layer is coconut water and the bottom is coconut milk.
Is it yummy? It is?
No. Delicious.
Is it approved by a Thai man?
You want some durian? There's durian on top of chicken.
That is. I've never seen that before. I didn't know it was a thing.
Oh, that's also durian chicken, babe.
Interesting. Honestly, like my family doesn't even eat durian. I'm the only one in my family that eats durian. But you do see in China a lot of public places like sell durian, people eat durian. We were at a spa and they serve durian inside a spa, indoors.
And it was one of the most delicious durian we ever had.
We don't mind because we like it, but I can see why it can be tough on people who don't like it because it's very overpowering. But for us, we're like, it's so nice to be able to eat one of our favorite fruits so freely in this country.
What do we have here?
This one is fishball noodles, rice noodles.
Should we?
This could be the last thing.
Yeah, okay.
To seal the deal.
I think there's another reason why people are lining up.
Is it the fish skin?
No. The lady making the noodles is very pretty.
Oh, is she? You know why this place is so popular aside from the grill? It is really quite pretty, as you said. This bowl here is only 9 yuan. It's so cheap. It's one of the cheapest things we ate like all day. I think that's why this is the famous neighborhood stall. They're called Fu Gei and they've been around for over 30 years.
Is that fish skin?
Yeah, they have a really famous fish skin here.
I'm not a big fan of this.
Oh really? It's so good.
Really? Because
so good.
I just don't like the way
Scales?
it looks. Yeah, it looks like a snake.
I don't like snakes, but I like fish skin because you're supposed to dip it and then eat it. So it's like crunchy but soft at the same time. It's the best. So let me tell you what else is in here. I believe this is beef balls, fish skin dumpling, also fish cake. So a combination of, a couple different things with noodles and then you can add green onions on top.
Very good.
It's like a cheap, comforting bowl of noodles that local people love.
I'm so stuffed. We haven't eaten this much in one day since we got to China. But that's because Guangzhou is the best place for food, for Chinese food. So many variety and it's so delicious.
It is a giant food city. I wish we could show you more. Just the street alone, there's so much more food to show you, but we are full to the brim. Cannot eat anymore. But don't worry, because we have one more video in Guangzhou next week. My parents are coming from Hong Kong tomorrow, so we're going to take them to one of the most famous dim sum restaurants in Guangzhou. So we'll take you guys with us. And thank you so much for joining us today on this food adventure. And have a wonderful day.
We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye bye.